Greetings, YouTube world. This is Diet Dr. Griffin, and I am back with a new segment of the YouTube channel called What Did My Neighbor Rent from Netflix? In this segment of the show, I go through my neighbor's mail and watch and review the movie that they rented this week. And then I sneak it back into their mailbox with them being none the wiser. Let's see what my neighbor rented this week. The movie he rented is called Deep Cover. It stars Larry Fishburne and Jeff Goldblum. Larry Fishburne is an actor who is more commonly known as Lawrence Fishburne today, but for many, many years he was credited as Larry Fishburne, even back to when he was Cowboy Curtis on Pee-wee's Playhouse. He changed his name to Lawrence Fishburne because he's all about the law. There may be spoilers ahead in this video, but this movie was also made 28 years ago at the time of this recording. I wasn't even born 28 years ago. I could have just read the Wikipedia page and given you a plot synopsis from that, but I decided to watch the movie because I care that much about what you think. Haha, haha. Deep Cover is a noir-styled thriller about a cop who goes undercover into the LA crime scene, in particular evolving around cocaine distribution. It is very much a cross between Miami Vice and an old 50s noir film, the kind that Humphrey Bogart would be in. I wish they named people Humphrey again. That is such an underrated name. Larry works with a sleazy DEA agent who uses the N-word more times than Quentin Tarantino and who calls himself God on a regular basis. I don't like the N-word, and I will never use it. It is not nice. Along the way, Larry starts working with a slick defense attorney played by Jeff Goldblum, whose name is David Jason. I always like it when people use two first names because it shows a real lack of originality. The only rule in this movie that Fishburne follows is to never break your cover. Something I can relate to because I'm not going to be taking off this mask anytime soon, so that you can see my beautiful face. The stakes ratchet themselves up as Larry goes deeper and deeper into the drug culture, having to deal drugs and watching people get murdered and eventually have to murder people himself. He becomes what he hates deep down inside. It is an interesting dichotomy that is progressed. Overall, this is a well-acted movie, and Larry Fishburne is a real badass in this movie. He has a commanding presence and dreamy eyes. Fishburne's narration and his silky smooth voice add a large part of sensuality to this movie and makes it a joy to watch. The action sequences are well paced and character driven. This movie also features a hip hop themed soundtrack, including the title song from Dr. Dre and Snoop Double Dog Diggity Dog. Oh shizzle, this is a very good movie. Well acted and well written. Fishburne's narration adds a touch to the film that makes it above standard. I would definitely recommend that you steal your neighbor's mail to have an opportunity to watch this movie. This movie gets 4 Cowboy Curtis sized boots out of 5. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to go back and put my neighbor's mail away. I think he needs to see his mortgage payment. Faux shizzle my nizzle.